Day 4. What's happening, party people? It is Faith Focus and Follow Through Friday. Spending a lot of time just, I mean, like I said before, going through going through piles. I have voicemails I have to return. I have text messages I haven't looked at. It's been nuts, and we have a customer retention management system that I have to go through as well. So, when you're running two things, it takes up a lot of bandwidth, and then I have daily life obligations and commitments. So part of anyone's journey, you're going to have other things at play. So what's important is that you continuously engage in habits that are going to build your mindset, that are going to build your energy, your attitude. One of the things I'm a big fan of is I call them incantations. And these are things that resonate specifically with you. It comes from your written hand. And I put them on cards. I actually had some cards made. You can see here, 2% Nation. This was a while ago. So between note cards and these, I read them. I say, I am comfortable being uncomfortable. I don't make excuses. I make things happen. I am an uncommon man amongst uncommon men. I attract to my reality like-minded freedom fighters who I develop into 6 and 7 figure income earners on a continual basis. Today, I compete. Today, I am fully present in the now. I do the best I can where I am with what I have. I am resourceful. I think and speak only in prosperous terms. I am the leader that leaders and others are looking for. I expose, sponsor, and recruit at will. Five-star prospects, producers, and self-starters consistently come to me to get started in my business. I'm a master of duplication. All of my people duplicate and teach their people to duplicate and teach duplication. God's wealth is circulating in my life. His wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance because I earn and deserve it. All of my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously by infinite intelligence, for I am one with God and God is everywhere. Each day I impose standards on myself far greater than anyone else could ever expect. So just a few of them, because I want you to write your success soundtrack. I want you to take ownership of the thoughts that you're going to give energy to. We can't control all the thoughts that come into our head, but we can control which ones we give attention to. And if you're more intentional about the words that you say to yourself, the language that you speak, the affirmations, the incantations, and again, an incantation is something that is personal to you, that resonates with your spirit. It actually moves you emotionally. It gets your energy up, gets you excited. It's like the song that comes on and you get excited about. Well, I want to focus on your success soundtrack. The words, the language, the phrasing. It affects your energy. It affects your health. There's a book called The Biology of Belief, and it talks about the power of language, the power of words, the power of thoughts. You've heard this many times. It's the diagnosis that will mess people up because they'll hear words from what they consider to be an authority figure on their physical and mental, their physical health. And then they internalize somebody else's diagnosis and they end up getting sick and they die. Whereas someone else hears the same diagnosis, but then they come up with their own prognosis because they realize that I answer to a higher power. And so they ascend to a higher power. They go beyond the person that gave them the diagnosis. They focus on the prognosis, which is, I serve a higher being. And you've heard this story a million times. You've heard of people who are on the verge, on the brink of death, on the verge, on the brink of a severe illness. And they turn things around because of their thoughts. And of course, they did the nutrition and the exercise and a lot of other things, but it started up here. So I wanted to give this to you on this morning as I'm continuing to get my desk organized, as I'm loading up for making calls today, having conversations, meeting with clients, making sure people are getting what they need. I focus on solving problems. The more problems I solve, the more income I make. It's very simple. And the more people I identify who want to go out and get what they're worth, boom, we start to grow. Do yourself a favor, check out the piece on leverage. I think leverage is a must. Just type in Ed Blunt, leverage is a must. Watch that. It'll give you a go. All right, have a great day. See you soon. Day 4. No, day 5. Sorry. This is day five, y'all. Let's go.